Welcome to
your old Kentucky home.
Today we're going to take a look at dinosaurs, more commonly known as terrible lizards. Today we're going to take a look at saws. Join me, Robin Leach, next on... No.
Our whole universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly 14 billion years ago expansion started. Wait, the earth began to cool, the autotrophs began to drool, Neanderthals developed tools, we built a wall. We built the pyramids. Math, science, history, unraveling the mystery that all started with a big bang.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Now, one of the coolest things about dinosaurs is that of all the millions and millions of dinosaurs that must have once lived, we only know about a few thousand. And we know about them because we
weren't allowed to breathe in her lessons.
And we know about them because we their bones. They're fossil bones. Now, fossil, that's Latin for something that
died in a tornado.
So we've dug up dinosaur bones. That's how we know how they were, how much they weighed, what they ate, even how fast they could run. Now, we don't know all about dinosaurs, but we do know a lot. Hey, Dr. Sampson.
Tear down this wall.
And the dinosaurs are gone.
This is crack.
First, the plant or animal has to die.
Oh, look! Your turn! What luck!
Although sometimes it can be volcanoes and cover things with... This is
Sparta!
We didn't dig her up. We dug this up. Note the resemblance? We also have found their nests and groups of their nests. That's right. She laid eggs in a nest, which she kept warm with rotting leaves. She laid about a dozen eggs at a time.
I was already doing that.
We can even
set playtime limits for each day of the week.
Myosaurs always ate their vegetables. Myosaurs always ate their
Spaghetti!
Now let's say you were a dinosaur, Podosaurus. And you were walking down the street, and you were walking along, minding your own business.
There a dinosaur in here?
And there was a
I remember
fly,
that's entirely possible.
And you got buried very quickly.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
A few moments later.
About 100 years ago, a paleontologist comes along, this would be Mary, and she very carefully brushes away...
I told you not to touch it!
What am I captain of? Just a bunch of sand.
Oh, look. Source, quite a wild time for a dinosaur.
You can make a fossil at home. All you need is
Nothing.
The end.
What? That doesn't even make sense!
Wait a minute. How
Could this happen?
Enough.
Wait a minute. How do we know that dinosaurs really did exist, huh?
Oh, yeah. Here comes a meteor.
And the dinosaurs are gone.
The first clue that dinosaurs once lived is
Over there!
This is sauce. This is
The bucket.
Dear God.
There's more.
No.
These are dinosaur bones from a very large dinosaur. Probably a sauropod. Could have been a Apatosaurus.
Or is it the bagel?
Also in this formation, people have found stegosauruses, all kinds of wild dinosaurs that lived about...
In the year -1 billion.
Apparently, the dinosaurs died. Real sus, and covered with...
Poop. Disgusting.
This is the first clue for scientists for knowing that dinosaurs once lived.
Here comes a meteor.
And the dinosaurs are gone.
Hi. I'm Ivy. That's my brother James.
Hi.
And this is
Crack.
I haven't seen this since
3 days.
Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, dinosaurs.
Consider the following. Dinosaurs lived about 160 million years, and they all died out about 65 million years ago. Many scientists now believe it might have been
Kinda peaceful.
Well, it does!
or groups of
Spaghetti!
That's it.
You
Chew poop.
stupid spaghetti!
Pranks. I'm gonna show him what a real prank is all about.
big rocks from space. Big meaty rocks from space.
And the dinosaurs are gone. There's another reason we think the dinosaurs were killed by meteorites. All over the Earth, at about the same level we find fossilized dinner, we find this weird metal called iridium. It's underground. Now, you know, the Earth is hit by meteorites all the time.
What?
It could happen again. Thank you for considering the following.
Thanks for nothing.
What's wrong with this picture?
Meanwhile, in the parallel universe, well,
humans
don't exist.
Dinosaurs and humans never lived at the same time.
The hell's all
Humans.
I don't know!
Meanwhile, in our universe.
Say, did you ever wonder what the world would be like?
Enough is enough!
I have had it! What?
You're fired.
What? Get the f off my property!
No.
Dinosaurs, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. Now, how do we know that dinosaurs died out 65 million years ago?
I'm going to fly for you.
Well, sometimes we find dinosaur fossils buried under ash that got blasted out of ancient volcanoes. It often contains the element potassium. And some of that potassium is radioactive, so it slowly changes into a whole nother element, argon. Now, people say, I hate you! Now, people say,
Is this real life?
now people say,
Raisins?
now people say,
All toasters toast toast.
why study dinosaurs? Are you kidding? They lived, what, in an ecosystem. That's right, dinosaurs had their own ecosystem. Nobody knows. They're all gone. Their ecosystem has changed completely. Now, how do we know about dinosaurs and dino ecosystems? We dug it up.
What's wrong with this picture?
And the dinosaurs are gone.
Remember,
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
got it? Well, well, no.
Good evening, sports fans. Timmy Tucker here with Lance Yardstick for what has to be the biggest game of all time. And there's the start of the game, and the march of time is kicking off.
And the dinosaurs are gone. Well, that's our show. You'll excuse me.
I've got to go to the bathroom.
Well, that's our show. Remember, hey, dinosaurs. Well, that's our show. Remember, hey. Okay, here we go. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Ready? Okay, here we go. Hey, we know dinosaurs once lived because we found their fossilized bones. We, humans, came along. Okay, ready? Let's do it. Let's go. Well, that's our show. Oh, sorry. Well, that's our show. Remember, hey, dinosaurs once lived, and sorry. A, we know that dinosaurs once lived because we found their fossilized bones. We dug them up. And B, humans came along long after dinosaurs died out. They lived a long time ago, long before us. Well, if you excuse me, I've got some serious bones to pick. See you around the dig.